Okay, so a lot of people are mad, rightfully so, and I guess I'll talk about it. But I guess, I kind of want to go over the first part of it, which is like the roadmap for the next few seasons, because in the uh, dev stream, they did talk about the roadmap for the next few seasons and kind of beyond. And then I'll kind of get into like the reason why people are mad, which I'm sure you already know why people are mad, and that's, you're just probably watching multiple videos about people being mad. But yeah, so for season 5, we have Quest Watch, which is, I guess, another event thing, and then Mischief and Magic, which I don't think anyone really knows what that is. It sounds like maybe a little event thing too, but we already have an event there, so I don't know what the fuck that is then. And then we get a cinematic reveal, which I'm guessing is gonna be the Sojourn one, because there's the puppy there. And I think her dog looks like that from what I remember from that teaser that we got. Because, like, we got a teaser a long time ago about Sojourn and her dog getting a cinematic short, so I think that's what her dog looks like. I kind of forgot because it's been so long, but yeah, that should be the same one. And then Summer Games comes back, which I feel like a lot of people don't really like Summer Games because it's just the same thing over and over again and nothing really new. Same with like the Yeti Hunt thing, the Winter Wonderland. It's kind of the game modes specifically, at least for Winter Wonderland. I think everything else is usually pretty hyped, but then nothing else, at least back in Overwatch 1. But the events are kind of lacking for since they kind of got started going downhill and whatever. And then there's a 5v5 mini comp season. I don't really know exactly what that means. It's a mini comp season. I don't know. And then On Fire returns, which people have been asking for that. I don't know why it disappeared, because like your hero still, like the sound still plays, and then your hero still says the voice line that they say that, when they're on fire. So it's like, why is the little meter gone? I don't know, but it's coming back, which is cool. People have been asking for that ever since we got on to Overwatch 2. Creator Workshop mode. We already have workshop mode, but maybe this is more specific to like creating maps and stuff. I don't know. That's what people are guessing anyways. And then season 6 there's story missions, and that's kind of part of the thing that people are mad about. So I'm gonna kind of get into that a little bit later. New support hero, cool. We need more. Great, that's cool. Like, looking at this thing, like, it seems cool, it seems great, like, we're getting shit that we need, we're getting shit that we kind of want, so, cool, whatever. But then they kind of ruined it later in the live stream, which just sucks. And then we're getting it looks like a map called Flashpoint, so that seems cool, we're getting another map. And then there's something called Hero Mastery. Don't know exactly what that is, but okay, I guess. Firing range, which we already have like practice mode and stuff, but maybe it's a specific like thing for practicing. Like it's a better system for practicing aim, maybe. Um, Player progression system. God, I can't say any of that. Um, that is, I don't know, is there gonna be more levels again? Are we gonna be able to level up again? Because in Overwatch 1 we were able to level up, and now we just have the battle pass to level up, so maybe there's gonna be something like the leveling up system again. I don't know if you'll get like battle pass points for that, or like, I don't know, icon sprays, voice lines, something like that. I don't know. Or like little background card things. Who knows? Hopefully we get something from that at least. So, Overwatch anniversary. So that's cool, and it says "and more" down there. So kind of interesting. And then season 7 and beyond says can be season 7 and other seasons, I guess. And new tank hero. That's cool. We need a new tank. New collaboration event, limited time mode. So it's gonna be kind of like, I guess, the One Punch Man thing. And then new control map, which is cool, I guess. We do need more maps, I guess. A new winter event, which, you know, I don't know how new it's gonna be. So, take that with a grain of salt, I guess. New hero mastery missions multiplayer, which is kind of like, what is the mastery thing? What is the hero mastery? Don't know what that is yet. We're just gonna have to wait and see. And then Roadhog rework, which is kind of interesting. How are they gonna rework him? Are they gonna give him a different ability or something? I don't know. Hopefully it's like, I don't rework really makes me think they're gonna like drastically change the hero. Like tweaking seems more like little things here and there, but then a whole rework seems like, they're gonna rework the character. So like, I don't know. That's just what I feel like those words mean anyways. Fan favorite modes return. Don't really know what that means. Like, which fan favorite modes are returning? Cinematic debuts. I like, what does that mean? Are we gonna get more cinematic videos, shorts for different characters that haven't gotten them yet? Hopefully we get some for characters that we haven't had yet. Like, I want existing characters to get cinematic story short things. Like, I want those. I want more lore of characters that we already have here, so please be that. And then competitive Mystery Heroes returns. Cool, great. Uh, and then lore codex? Like, I don't know what that means, but um are we getting more lore? Please give us lore for heroes that we don't have much lore for. Like Lucio and Zenyatta don't really get much, so I want more lore for those guys. They need it. But yeah, so I guess I don't know what the lore codex means. Like, textbook? Text is gonna be like some text in book form. I don't know. That's what codex means, I guess. That's a like simple little way to say it, I guess. I don't know, but okay. And then Sombra rework, which I'm kind of like worried about, because like, what are they gonna rework for her? Like, what are they gonna do to Sombra? Please don't fuck it up. I don't want you to fuck up Sombra. Anyways, now for the big thing that a lot of people are mad about. So they have story missions up on this thing, and it's not gonna be the same story missions that we seen before. Apparently, in the live stream, I did watch videos and stuff before this, and I did see the whatever part of the live stream where they talked about this, and they're not gonna do PvE anymore. And so we did get pictures and videos and stuff and whatever of the PvE, and like it looked like it was flushed out enough to be able to be played. Like, people did play it as at BlizzCon, and like that was like 2019, so that was like 4 years ago. It's like, what have you guys been doing 4 years ago? Like, it was these past 4 years. Like, what have you guys been doing? Like, you know, like, what happened in those 4 years to make you not do PvE anymore? Also, like, I know I've joked and many other people have joked about Blizzard being an indie company and they only have like 5 people working on the team and whatever, but like, in all seriousness, actually though, um, they're a billion-dollar company. They can get the people to finish this. They can get the people to like work on this. Like, they were talking about how they needed to like put resources over here, resources over there, and like split up their shit. And it's like, no, just get enough people to do it. Like do you not have enough employees to work on everything? Like you said, you were focusing so too much on one thing and you didn't have enough time for another thing when you can just get enough people to work on it. Like, hello? You can get more than more people than what you have now to work on it. Like, I get you have certain people for certain things, and like I get also that like making a game isn't the easiest thing, but also it's like this is a company that's like massive. Like Blizzard is a big company. I'm sure they have more than enough money to, get people to work on their shit. Like you can get more employees, right? Unless people don't want to work there, then that's a whole different thing then. But it's like, are there people that don't want to work there? Like, is there not enough people wanting to work at Blizzard or something? I don't know. But like, I mean, I guess with the whole like SA allegations, and some people might not want to work there now because, yikes. Also, they've been completely messing up everything ever since. So it's like, I wouldn't blame anyone for not wanting to work there, you know? I would not blame anyone at all for that. So, yeah, I don't get it, though. Like, how did you mess it up again? Like, they keep making promises of like, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and then they sometimes don't go through with it. And it's just like, why? Why Blizzard? Just why? Just why? Why do you keep saying that you're gonna do this or that and then you don't? And it's like, this is exactly why Jeff Kaplan left. Because of the bullshit happening, and like he couldn't do anything about it, even though I'm pretty sure he was like I'm pretty sure they had like two or three people, and Jeff was one of those people that was like in charge of everything that was happening in Overwatch specifically. And like even then he couldn't do anything. I'm pretty sure he was one of the like number one people that was like was foreseeing everything. He was like watching over everything that was there. And like for some reason they didn't want him to go the way he wanted to go with the game, and it's kind of just like, oh, what the fuck? It's actually sad how, you know, he couldn't do anything to save the game, and now we're here with this basically hellhole of a game. And it's really sad, really disappointing. I'm sure a lot of people are going to stop playing because I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people started playing Overwatch 2 for the PvE. Maybe some people stayed for the PvP, but like some people specifically want PvE stuff, and like I do like PvE stuff in games like this. Like, I love archives. Like, there's a reason why archives is one of the best events in this game. Like, so many people love archives. Retribution, Uprising. I mean, Storm Rising was a little kind of, some people, like, it was okay, I guess, but it seemed like it didn't live up to the same thing as Uprising and Retribution, so it wasn't exactly the same, but Archives is still one of the most loved events, and there's a reason for that. So it's like, why are you taking away PvE? Like, I get we have story missions, and that's like kind of part of it, but you're not gonna have like the little like things that we can upgrade, and the things that we can, like, you can have different abilities in the PvE mode. Like, we're not gonna have that now. They're taking that away. And so like so many voice lines and animations and like different maps and like altered maps that we have already existing in the game, and like those aren't gonna be here now. All the items and different enemies that we're gonna fight, like it's I'm guessing it's not gonna exist now just because they're taking it away now. Like we're getting the mini story mission things, but we're not getting the PVE stuff. Like we're getting the little shorter, smaller things, and we're not getting the full big thing. And so it's kind of just like, what is the point of Overwatch 2? What was the point? If we're not getting it, then what was the point? It was basically a glorified Overwatch 1 update that you gave a different title to. That's what Overwatch 2 is. It's a glorified Overwatch 1 update, and there's like not much different, but at the same time it's like a worse version. Like they changed a little bit, but like they changed it, but at the same time they didn't, and it's somehow worse. It's like, how did you make it worse? I don't understand how it got worse. It's so weird. Like, we thought that having no updates at all was bad, but like, what the fuck happened here? You know? I just. What happened? Like, I don't. Like, I also feel like there isn't really much of a reason for me to play either, because, like, loot boxes was a big thing that got people playing, because it's like, hey, you get a skin, or you get possibly a skin in this or that loot box, and then if you don't, you can get points or coins or whatever, and then you can, buy what you want. You can buy a skin, you can buy an emote, whatever. But now, like, getting coins is a little harder to get now, and so it's, because Blizzard wants you to pay real money instead of using the Overwatch coins. So it's like, they make it harder to get the coins. And so it's like, you know, there isn't really much of a reason to play that much. I mean, I guess if you have the battle pass, then, sure, but like, you still have to pay real money for that. So it's kind of just like, what the fuck? So it's like, there's not really much of a reason to play. I don't really see much of a reason to play other than maybe if I wanted a free thing in the battle pass, but usually the free stuff in the battle pass aren't that great, so I don't know. Or it's little stuff that's kind of like whatever, don't really care, but like, because usually the skins are locked behind the premium thing, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, even with the new heroes you can get if you just do the little challenge things, and you can get it for free. So I don't know, but yeah, it's just like the whole PVE thing. That's the main thing people were like, like the entire point of Overwatch 2 was the PVE. Like the entire overhaul and like getting new graphics and a new system and whatever that was running on, and changing it up and whatever. Like the entire point of all of that was for the PVE. And now we're just getting mini version of that. We're not getting a giant version, we're getting a mini version. And it's like, it's not the same. We really wanted the whole thing, but now we're just gonna get like little mini version. And also, we didn't even get archives this year. We got the Star Watch thing, which wasn't as great. Like, it was okay, but like, I only played it for the challenge things. After I was done with the challenge things for that event, I haven't touched it since. Like, once I finished those challenges, I haven't touched it. And you can finish those challenges within like, maybe a couple hours or something, an hour or two, however many, like maybe some people were saying they did it within like 30, 45 minutes, but some people it might take a little bit longer than that, but you know, after however long, I didn't need to play it anymore. Like, I didn't really care that much. Like, I don't really have any reason to play Star Watch now because I did all the challenge missions. So it's kind of just like, there's no reason. So, I don't know, at least with like Archives event, with like Uprising and Retribution, I could play those so many times, especially with the whatever where you can play all heroes. Like I loved playing the all heroes mode for those ones, but then they didn't have it this year, so it's kind of just like, well, that sucks. You kind of ruined that. You took that away, so I can't even do it now. So what the fuck? And then apparently they're moving Anniversary. It's like people are talking about Anniversary going to October because Overwatch 2 came out in October. And, does that mean they're not gonna do the Halloween event anymore? And it's like, I want the Halloween event to stay though. I love the Halloween event. Like, also, it's like, a lot of people like Archives because it's a PvE thing. Um, People also loved the Halloween event because it was like a PvE thing. And so it's like, I mean, they did change it to have Junkenstein's Bride mode or whatever it was called, which was like, okay, I guess that was kind of like cool with the little Easter egg things that were hidden around the map. But also, it's like a lot of people loved Junkenstein's mode, and it was cool. It was fun to play as different characters in the other mode with the endless. I wish you could play more characters in the endless mode, but I get like some characters might be a little too strong. So, I don't know, but we can play all heroes in the Archives events, but we can't play all heroes in the other one, which is kind of weird. So, I don't know. Maybe we could play all heroes in Junkenstein's Endless mode, except for, like, Junker at Mercy, Symmetra, Roadhog, like, all the heroes that are on the enemy team we can't play. So, like, no Reaper either. And then we can play everyone else except for those guys. Like, they could do that kind of thing. Like, that would be cool for, like, all heroes mode kind of thing. So, maybe they could give us that for Halloween if Halloween's still here. And I really hope Halloween is still here because, like, if they have Anniversary mode and then no Junkenstein's Revenge, no Halloween, then that's gonna suck because so many people love Halloween. Like, I love that event. I love all Halloween stuff. Like, it's great. It's just, I love Halloween so much, so, like, you can't get rid of it, right? But yeah, I kind of started talking about other stuff than just the story thing that sucks, that we're not really getting exactly what we were shown. Like, that's the main thing, is that we're not getting exactly what we were shown. And so, like, that part sucks. That part is shitty. Like, they showed us what we should have gotten, and apparently we're not getting that. So, like, we saw screenshots and videos and stuff of what we should have been getting, but apparently we're not getting that. And yeah, also there's like turret things in the video. It was like, 14-minute gameplay video, which is like the background video that you guys are seeing here. And then there was a teaser trailer thing for when Overwatch 2 was coming out, and so I have that also in the background of this video. But like in the gameplay video, there's like turrets that show up, and those same turrets show up in the Star Watch event. And so it's like, what? Like they literally took those from the PVE event and put it in the Star event. Also, with the Star event, it really looks like it should be like Star Wars type of shit. Like, that's really what, like, immediately, like, I don't even care about Star Wars, but, like, when I started playing it, I was really like, this is some Star Wars shit. Like, the people who made that event had to be Star Wars fans, right? There's no way they weren't, like, Star Wars fans or Star Trek fans or something like that. Like, or maybe even Doctor Who fans, but it really, really gave me, like, Star Wars vibes, even though I don't care about Star Wars and I haven't really seen any of the movies, but yeah, I'm just sad that it replaced Archives event because Archives was the best shit, and it's like if you're just gonna replace every single previous event that we had, then that's gonna suck. It's like I get we want new shit, but also like don't just get rid of the stuff we know and love already. Also, you still have summer games coming out in season 5. So like what the fuck is that shit? A lot of people don't really care about summer games because it's just the same thing over and over again. Like I do kind of like Lucille Ball, but at the same time, it's still the same thing over and over again, and it gets kind of old. So I don't know. Like I don't know, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about whatever random stuff in this video that has to do with like, I guess problems with Overwatch 2, that kind of thing. Problems with Blizzard, problems with Overwatch and Overwatch 2, all that stuff. But yeah. Anyways, I guess that's kind of it for this video though. I should probably end it here so it doesn't on any longer because it doesn't really need to be that much longer. I already talked about a lot of stuff, so yeah, I guess tell me what you guys think in the comments, and yes, I guess bye then.